So for some reason, the wedding venue was my basement projector room. I don't know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of an interesting discussion sometimes. It's episode good old 99, right before the big one, Hundo. We're back with the regular boys. We got me, Christian, we got Harsha, Tarun, and Haran. And everybody here is feeling a little bit sleepy. It's almost midnight Eastern on this. Well, I guess Haran isn't because it's fucking 3 hours behind and all that.
Yeah, it's 7:30 my time, baby. It's prime time.
Oh, okay. Prime time. Want to talk about prime time? Tarun bought some Prime today. How was it, my guy?
Yeah. I guess I should preface this. So we watch a YouTuber named KSI. You guys may have heard of him. He's also now buddies with Logan Paul, the guy that
low
he
gang
boxed.
for life, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, the guy that he boxed a while back. Basically, they came out with like a Gatorade style drink that's supposed to be a Gatorade Powerade competitor. I guess it's like more for like hydration. So yeah, I was in the mall today and I saw GNC had it in like the front stall, like in the window sill. Basically, I was like, oh shit, I'm down to try it. So I got a couple. I got lemon lime and blue raspberry. The lemon lime, they're okay. They're both pretty good. They're both pretty sweet though. Like in comparison to Gatorade, like I would say it's like 25% more sweet, which is like, I don't know. I also tasted when it was warm, so I'm gonna try it again. I put them in the fridge. I'm gonna try it again when it's cold, and I'll see if that makes a difference. Overall, will I be a second-time buyer? Potentially. Am I gonna like go out of my way to get this? Probably not.
To see that, marketing works.
Yeah.
If anybody else in the entire world come out with like a Gatorade style drink, Tarun would not buy it. But because it's KSI, he spent money on it. So, we'll get there one day. We'll have our own liquid to sell. Anyway.
Wait, no, that's actually a good question. If we had to create one product together to put out.
I'm glad you didn't say liquid.
I could create a liquid.
What would we make if we had to create a product? If we had to create a business?
Oh, I mean, one of your business ideas, bro, for sure.
Yeah, but as a collective one, that'd be stealing off of him,
But he needs us to make his idea become a reality.
Whoa.
I think we should make a chocolate bar,
Harsha loves chocolate. We'll have a good...
Yeah, what kind of chocolate?
Yeah, well, yeah, Harsha won't make
definitely
milk chocolate.
Dark. Yeah, not dark chocolate.
Thank God. Yeah, I'll eat it.
Dude,
that's not the point.
Why is there no alternatives to Crunch? Crunch is like the only like crunchy chocolate bar. What are they
in the US? I think in the UK that they have a lot more of those kind of chocolate, like wafery type of mixed chocolate things.
I don't think I've ever had Crunch in my life.
What?
Crunch is fire.
It's pretty good, man.
Crunch is up there, man.
I think I just didn't like the design on the outside, so I never opened it.
The blue.
See, marketing works, kids. God damn it.
Marketing does work. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I was also like 7, 8 years old. So.
Bro,
wait, but you eat like almond joys, don't you?
No, I never eat almond joys.
Yeah, me neither.
Really?
What's the one without the almond?
Joy.
No, it's in the red. It's in the red instead of the blue.
Oh, Mounds.
Mounds.
I've never heard of that one.
It's the same thing, but just without the almonds.
Yeah.
I feel that's pretty.
Wait, so what's in it? Is that just chocolate?
Chocolate and
covered coconut. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was very basic with my chocolate taste, I think.
You got orange Kit Kat though.
I love Kit Kat.
That's pretty different.
International Kit Kat, really good, man. There's so many good flavors too.
Anyway, before the sugar rush hits us, I was talking about sleep at the beginning of the episode, and for the 3 East Coasters here, I'd say that we're all generally pretty tired when it comes to the time that we record. Okay, I'm just kind of talking out my ass because I don't go to bed till like 4 a.m. But that's not the point here. For the 2 working men,
Christian literally goes to bed later than I do on my own clothes.
Hey, we don't gotta go there yet. All right, fuck off. Yeah, so Harsha is the biggest sleep advocate. I borderline think he has like narcolepsy. I think this dude could like pass out at any second and just sleep for 8 hours straight. So Harsha, I would like to know your ideal sleep setting if there were no other external factors. Like you had nothing to do the next day. Like, you just what time would you go to bed? Like, what would be the temperature in the room? You know, what's your sheet ratio? You know, that kind of shit. You know, let me know. Give me
Who
the
would you
We're
ideal.
getting pretty intimate, huh?
Who would you be
Yeah.
sleeping with?
Oh, if
Alone.
anybody.
I've never not slept alone, except with Tarun. You gotta have room darkening curtains in your room. That's number one to get the best sleep.
Are those
I
expensive?
recommend
Like,
it.
what is it? What are they
No,
like?
no. You go to Walmart, you get a pack of 2 because I don't have more than 2 windows in my room. But if you do, then I guess you're pretty rich. 2 curtains, you get
That's the same.
$10, $15. Right?
Okay.
If they have multiple colors, you can match the color of your room. So mine are blue. And I would want to sleep in my bed because I think my bed is the best place to sleep in. But don't try it because that's weird.
So you don't sleep in your bed?
Yeah, don't sleep in my bed.
Oh, okay.
Basically. Yeah. And honestly, like I said, I haven't really slept not alone. So like sleeping alone is probably the setting I would sleep in. Even though I sleep alone, I have 2 pillows on my bed. I don't know if you guys have
I do.
pillows in your bed
as well.
in the queen bed. Yep. You know, sometimes this one gets a little too warm, so you flip it over. You have like 4 chances to have a cold pillow and sleep, basically.
Do you guys ever
It's
like
just really
hold the
good
other?
odds.
Do you guys ever like hold the other pillow? when you
No, I
sleep?
sleep alone, so I don't
Yeah.
have the need to hold something. So I just sleep alone
Okay.
and put my arms at my
If
side.
you say sleep alone one more time, it's gonna sound like somebody's kidnapped you, bro. You know, when I sleep alone by myself, alone,
I'm very alone.
asleep.
No, I do that sometimes, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels comforting.
So the other one, I just can't fall asleep. I'm like, fuck it, let me just try something else, and then I just grab the pillow next to me.
And then what?
Yo, are you alone with the pillow?
Do you take the pillowcase off?
Oh my god. No pillows are in danger.
Wait, do you guys sleep
honestly.
on your back? I sleep on my back. Do you guys sleep on your back or like on your side or something
I
weird?
sleep on your back, yeah.
Okay.
No, I usually I think I kind of like start on my front, but then like when I start to like fall asleep, then I'll switch to my back, and then I stay on my back pretty much all night. Well, I also flip them from like side to side, but that'll be like very short increments.
I feel like it doesn't really matter for me. I think I sleep in like any orientation. But that's also like I move a lot when I fall asleep too, so like I never really know what's.
But how do you
going on.
find yourself when you wake up? I guess.
I don't really know. I don't really think about it.
All right, you take a
I think
note
it's
from me tomorrow.
horny or something.
I feel like I'm not really awake until I put my glasses on. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know where I am. I'm lost until I put my glasses on.
Just yells into the void. I move a lot when I sleep too, but I'm definitely a side sleeper. Like when I try to go to bed, I have a combination of everything. I put my arm underneath the pillow. I do the fucking, I'm on my side and on my phone, and then I'm like, oh no, this is kind of uncomfortable. So I fucking all in one motion, just like yeet myself onto the other side, like all at once. And then I'm like, all right. And then I give it another like 10 minutes. And then I have this like strategy where like I'm always sticking one leg out from underneath the covers, which is probably, it strains my calf. I think like if I've done a lot of like physical activity in the like day or two before, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have like intense like
Stroke.
Charlie horse in my calf. And like a couple weeks ago when it snowed here really bad, I had to shovel like a shit ton of snow, and then I woke up like 2 days later, and bro, I swear to God, like somebody had like literally shot me in my calf. Like I feel like I have a pretty decent pain tolerance, but I was like literally like seething in pain when I woke up that morning. I like trying to like kick the fucking ceiling with my leg so that the cramp would go away.
I feel like
Anyway.
I don't get cramps that often. I feel like the amount of sports I played growing up. But when I did, it was like fucking hell on earth. Like when my calf, I had my calf once, and I was in the car. I was like freaking out. My dad's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, I was just, like,
Go crazy.
Go stupid.
Dude, going back to the foot out of the covers thing, why has no one solved like sleep temperature regulation, bro? I feel like everybody has different strategies to like make sure that they're like at a constant or like a good temperature when they sleep. Because you'll get like too hot, and then you flip your pillow over, and then it's like cold, but then the pillow gets warm again, so you put one leg out, but then after a while it gets too cold, so you put the covers back on.
Do you ever like wake up when you're sleeping because like you're too hot or too cold?
I wake up when I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I usually don't. I only did it like once in college, but I think I was only sweating because I had a fever that day, so I was like I like woke up like drenched in sweat. It was really bad.
Yeah. I think the problem with that majorly is that like most of the heat that you get is like from your body, right? So you can't like unless you wear some fucking cryogenic suit when you go to bed, like you can't stop yourself from like giving off all the heat and like making yourself hot, and it's kind of a hard thing to deal with. But
yeah,
sleep in an ice chamber, bro.
Would you rather sleep feeling too cold or too hot?
Too cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
Hot for me for sure,
bro. In the summer, sometimes, especially in Blacksburg, like when you lived in the dorms, especially, and you had to sleep on those fucking the regular beds that they give you, like they're not plastic, but they fucking feel like plastic on the actual bed. I know you have like sheets and shit on top of them, but oh my god, yo, if you ever sat on one of those with your bare skin, no imagery needed, fucking you would have to peel yourself off of that fucking bed, bro. That shit was so disgusting. I've heard.
Dude, those dorm beds were literally just metal springs covered in like leather. So, so of course it's gonna get like either extremely.
Did you have
cold
a
or
mattress
extremely
topper?
hot. Yeah.
Yeah, but also that also made it really hot because like it was like so like the texture even when something like you have like.
Yeah, I was definitely sweating like the first like couple weeks of that like the fall semester.
I will say though, wasn't as bad as I was thinking.
Yeah.
With a mattress topper and stuff, like I know I never like struggled to be like comfortable. I guess
It's also like I don't really need like perfect condition to fall asleep. I just can't really like I hate sleeping feeling cold. I can't do it. I feel like I'm gonna get sick when I wake up. But sometimes it usually does happen.
I think for me, like when I feel cold, you can just add more blankets, but you can never take off enough blankets when you're hot. I think is why I prefer cold.
I never really feel hot when I fall asleep though.
But you're always hot.
Speaking of being hot, so what kind of or lack of clothing do you wear when you go to bed?
I sleep in basketball shorts and no shirt.
Oh.
And no socks. If you sleep with socks, that's a little.
Yeah, if you sleep with socks, you.
Although I did used to sleep with socks when I was younger. Well, I don't know why. I feel like when I was like this was when I was in like elementary school. I feel like when I was in elementary school and stuff, I like having socks on made me feel more
protected.
Protected, covered, protected. I guess is a better way to put it. I don't know if there's any other way to describe that.
Yeah, the foot monster's really gonna get you.
Yeah, say what? Yeah, Harsha, you sleep all naked, right? Alone?
Only when you're there.
That alone took a little while there.
No, I sleep with a t-shirt and shorts actually, and no
socks,
and
obviously. A t-shirt. Wow.
Yeah.
Is it just the Larry Nance t-shirt?
Yeah, I have 10 of those actually. I still have it. I still wear it pretty regularly when I go to sleep.
I know, bro. Fucking your kid is gonna have a copy of that shirt. I swear to God.
We Larry Nance Junior's camp.
Yeah.
The shirt's 15 years old now.
Actually, you should have a kid soon, bro. Larry Nance is getting on the league soon.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Wait, he still plays?
No, his son.
Junior. His son. Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck? This man's fucking 70?
Man, who's 70? For me, I wear. So when I lived in Blacksburg and it was like mad cold all the time, I would deadass wear a sweatshirt to bed with like sweatpants, and I was fine with it.
Now when you're in Sandwich where it's fucking cold all the time, I swear.
No, dude, it's not that cold here. Well, the thing is, I have a space heater in my room, and it gets my room warmer than my room in Blacksburg got like all the time. Even during the summer too, when I have my air conditioner in here, and it's the same effect. I wear a long sleeve shirt and gym shorts or something to bed. But like now during the winter, it's weird. I wear more during the summer than I do during the winter. But during the winter, like I wear a t-shirt and shorts because if I wear a long sleeve shirt, bro, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and just be like damp, and it'll just feel so fucking gross. But yeah, if you wear the only time I've ever worn socks to bed is when like we didn't have power or something like that, and then like it's like I don't want my feet to freeze.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's like gross.
Yeah, there'd be times where like I get into my bed with my socks on, and I'm like, oh wait, I can't do this, and I just like throw them off because it just feels weird falling asleep with socks on. But yeah, I sleep with t-shirt and shorts most of the time. I tried like sleeping without my shirt one time, and like I woke up the next morning feeling sick. So I never did that really ever again.
You guys should try it, man. I feel like it feels more freeing to me. Like, I know, like, I mean, like, I don't know. It just feels more like relaxed. Although sometimes I'll have like a bad dream or something like that, and I'll sweat, and I just sweat like into my covers and my sheets, and it just feels wrong. So, but then also like if I had a shirt on, then I would feel like my shirt is just like sticking to me, which I also don't like. But at least it's like a contained
sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Very convenient that he spelled wet with an S.
Or should you try sleeping without your shirt on?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. I do it pretty occasionally, alone, but I do that.
This it actually the way you say it makes it sound like you're cheating, bro.
This dude Harsh is so fucking paranoid that he can't sleep if there's anybody within a 15-foot radius of him. I swear.
Since I like it really cold, no matter what the temperature is or the season, my fan is on full blast. Mostly because I like the noise, but also I like a little breeze.
Yeah, and I used to be really reliant on like noise to fall asleep. I'm not as bad anymore, but like during high school, like if I didn't have my fan on, I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah,
bro, I swear sometimes like I had a fan in my room too, but like Haram was like, I guess you could say across the hall or something. But I could tell when this man would go to bed because I would just be like kind of chilling. I had like my fan on low, and Haram would go to his room. I just heard.
That was the lowest.
Like, okay, there we go. Haram's going to bed. The thing is, I could hear the fan through the wall too. So if I like went out to get a glass of water, I could hear like a fucking helicopter taking off in his room.
Helicopter.
Do you guys have like weird parts of your body where they're like always cold? Like my feet always get cold.
Yeah. Same body part.
Like when I'm outside when it's cold, or just like I'm just inside?
No, like all the time. Like I don't know.
alone?
It just happens on random days. Like I'll be sitting at my desk in like a warm room, right? And my feet are just like freezing in comparison to the rest of my body. Or like when I go to sleep, like it'll take my feet an extra like 10-15 minutes at least to warm up to my regular body temperature.
I think that's a biological thing because like some high proportion of the heat of your body escapes through your feet and through your head, I think it is. So they're the ones that lose heat the fastest, if that makes sense. So I think it's a biological thing. I think the feet thing is pretty common because I feel that too. Like right now, like I'm moderately warm, like upper body, and then my feet with socks and like slippers on is still like kind of chilly. So
I was potentially thinking it's a circulation problem. Like maybe when I'm sitting at my desk for so long, maybe I just there's no circulation in my legs.
That's part of it too, I bet. Yeah. Where's the coldest part of your body alone, single?
His
sleeping?
nose.
My nose.
I don't know,
but like just in like general, I think like you guys said, my feet and my hands get cold. I think my feet mostly, and then my hands right after. But it was like such a bitch, like when I had to like play like soccer in like the winter, because like I wanted to play, and like I'll be like my rest of my body's fine, but like my feet would get cold like first, and like that's like the most important fucking part when you try to play soccer, especially when you like kick a ball and like playing soccer when it's cold and you hit like a ball, dude. That shit fucking hurts so much. Especially if you even try to just head a ball in the cold. Oh, dude, it's like the worst. It's the worst feeling ever, man. But yeah, I think my feet and my hands get cold pretty easily. Also, like when I'm shoveling, like I have to like go in like every 15 minutes to like put hot water in my hands because like they're frozen.
No, dude, that sensation is fucking awful. The sensation,
I love that sensation.
When you have like cold ass hands, you put hot water on it.
I love it so much. Yeah,
you're a psychopath, bro.
That's what we were doing. That's what we were doing when we went to Stowe, like Vermont. When we went skiing, we were at like we stayed like this pretty big Airbnb, and they had like a hot tub. And then like every like 20 minutes, we were also granted we were drinking, so we weren't like thinking that straight. But like one night we were like, oh, let's just like go out, like step in the snow, like just like put our body and then go back into the hot tub. Yeah. And like we all got like addicted to the feeling, like that sensation.
No, like, that's fine. But like when your hands are like frozen and you get that like stinging feeling from the hot water, like you don't feel that it's hot. You just feel like
it
fucking hurts.
And it feels so good. Yeah.
You fucking you're weird,
it feels
bro.
Good.
Get out of here.
I mean, like I don't know if it hurts, but it feels like.
It feels nice.
Feel right,
oh my
man.
god, I'm getting tingles. You know, like that Peter tingle? Like I'm getting my tingle.
The what?
It's,
No,
it's
what did you say?
Spider-Man- a Spider-Man,
Oh,
pedo
I thought you said pedo, bro. I was
My pedo senses are tingling.
helicopter.
That soundbite exists now.
My pedo
Or maybe
senses.
it doesn't. We'll see how I feel in a couple weeks.
On TikTok the other day, I saw a sleep technique advice if you're struggling to fall asleep. Have you guys heard of the 4-7-8 breathing technique?
No.
Is it a variation of? I've done a breathing technique before where it's like, 4 times you do 7 seconds in breathing and then 7 seconds out breathing. So inhaling and exhaling for.
Well, I did that with you, right?
terminology. Huh?
Did I do that with you?
Why would you do a breathing
I
technique
swear to
with
God,
me?
I swear to God, we did this together.
What
Like,
Wait,
I'm
did
not
we do
even
this on
kidding.
the
is going
podcast? Wait, we actually did do this on the podcast. We had a guest, right? We were doing a
Wasn't this
breathing
Bob
technique.
then? Or no?
No, it wasn't Bob's. Was it Christina?
Christina?
Yeah.
Christina? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only breathing technique I know. It's like 4 times of 7 seconds inhaling, 7
Yeah, I think
seconds
it's-
outhailing.
It's kind of similar. It's you have to breathe in for 4 seconds and you hold your breath for 7 seconds. Then you exhale for 8 seconds. And then you repeat that for like...
Wait. Breathe in for 4, hold it for 7, and then exhale for 8?
Yeah. And then you...
Can you
people
like demonstrate what do you mean by hold?
like,
What do you mean hold the breath, fam?
Well, those are really fast seconds, bro. It sounds like
Alright,
they
guys.
said that
And now for the
if
next
you
10
use
minutes,
this
all you'll get
technique-
is 4-7-8 breathing techniques in your ear.
It's like SpongeBob in the episode where he can't
dome,
breathe. Yeah. They said that if you use this technique, like people can fall asleep within a minute. So maybe I'll try that today.
Wait, so that means you have to do it like under 4 times?
Yeah, or I think I don't know if you keep doing it or you just do it once. Or how
Well-
many times should you do the 4-7-8 breathing?
You can only do it like 3 times a minute. Right?
Wait, they said twice a day, but what does that even mean?
You have to sleep 8 hours twice
you just
a
do
day.
it and then you just pass the fuck out.
It's like a timer in your head, and you just black out once you get to the end of the 8 seconds.
Oh,
imagine like watching the TikTok, you just got up and you're like, oh, let me try it. And then you just fucking knock out right now.
Dude, it's like the equivalent. Imagine it's like the equivalent of like holding your phone's power button for like 5 seconds to turn it off or whatever to the factory
It's
reset.
like factory reset, yeah.
I opened the article before I was reading the Google blurb, and apparently you're supposed to be actually sitting up before you sleep.
Wait, so
I
you just sit on your bed and you just fucking... What if you fall forward, bro? What the fuck?
Who cares, but you're asleep, you won't feel it.
Yeah, you're asleep.
So you have to. It says adopt a comfortable sitting position and place the tip of the tongue on the tissue right behind the top front.
I have to
Hey,
adopt
yo.
someone now? What?
Yo,
Oh my
what if I
God,
don't do
that's
this
cool.
alone?
You can't. If you fall asleep before the person you're sleeping next to, you should be worried. If it's me. So, and you're supposed to repeat this cycle 4 times.
You can't do that in a minute. Like, mathematically. You can't do
Oh,
that.
I
in
think
a minute.
after you do it 4 times, then I think it says you fall asleep in a minute. After the 4th. And then for the exhaling, because Haran had so many questions about how to exhale for 8 seconds, it says
I only had one question about holding the
there's so
breath.
many questions. Exhale forcefully through the mouth, pursing the lips and making a whoosh sound for 8 seconds. Ooh, that was good.
My mom actually started going to a chiropractor recently, and he was telling her that the best way to sleep is actually with no pillow, but you have a pillow underneath your legs. Like
Your
underneath your
calves.
feet.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, your feet.
And I was like,
Oh.
that's kind of interesting because I think it puts your spine in like alignment,
Yeah.
essentially. But that just feels wrong, isn't it? But I don't know. I mean, I think imagine like sleeping flat with no pillow like at all, like not even underneath your legs. That just sounds like terribly uncomfortable. But I bet with a pillow underneath your feet, like it's actually not that bad. I don't know if my head would have the support. Like I feel like my neck
Yeah.
would hurt the next day because it would just be
Yeah.
like lopsided, like shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just put pillows in between your head so your head doesn't move.
Just box yourself in.
Yeah.
What other? Do you guys have like go-to like routines for like when you're trying to go to sleep? Like, do you have something you do like every night other than breathing?
Oh, breathing. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
I try to like think of like one thing or like clear my mind, but like center myself on one thing so that way like my mind doesn't wander.
Do you think about like your special person in your life?
What? No.
Do you think about one thing?
He thinks about himself. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems alone, man. Jeez.
Or if that doesn't work, like usually my last resort is like playing some sort of like podcast that I'm like not necessarily like interested in, so that way like I can just like half listen to
So
it.
that's how we made all of our money.
You hear that, guys?
Yo, it's actually, dude, it'd be kind of an honor for somebody to fall asleep to our podcast, you know? Like,
Yeah,
wow,
let us know.
like we're being useful in someone's life. You know what I mean?
We're so uninteresting that we're
No, we're
useful.
soothing.
Mm.
I don't think that's it. Should I just yell right now in case someone's sleeping and just get fucked?
Wake the fuck up!
I'll play like the like first like iOS like alarm sound that they had like when the first like iPod touches came out and all that shit.
Yeah.
Sound like a fucking nuclear like hazard like alarm. I'll play that.
I wish I had like a routine to follow. Because there's been times like I want to fall asleep immediately. Because I'm like, oh, I need to get up early tomorrow. I have to do this. But then like I just can't. And then like I'll look at the ceiling. I'll like count numbers. And then like I'll buoy on my phone. I'll like put a YouTube video and like lay on my side. Hope that like I'll just fall asleep to the noise. Doesn't work. And then the worst is like when you're tired, like when you're sitting at your desk, right? And you're like, oh, okay, I'm ready to go to bed.
And then
I'm
you
like,
go to
okay.
bed and then you're
Yeah,
like
I get
fucking
on my bed,
wide
I'm like,
awake.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Every fucking time. I hate it. But now that I have these breathing techniques, anything's possible.
What do you think is the worst feeling? Having trouble like going to sleep or waking up after like a long sleep and still not feeling like you slept?
The second.
Yeah, I think the same for me.
The first, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel tired when I wake up. It's okay.
It's okay.
It depends. Like if like what you're talking about with Haran's thing is like if you need to get up for something and you can't go to sleep, that's the worst. If I know like I don't know, like I have to wake up at like 7 o'clock and it's
Well,
like,
you used to get up though. You'll get up, you feel tired.
no, but like you like if say I have like I don't know an interview or back when I took the bus, even though towards senior year like I stopped really giving a fuck about going to class, but like if it's like okay I have to get up otherwise like I'm gonna miss the bus or I'm gonna miss like a meeting or something. The reason you can't go to sleep is because you're so stressed out about thinking about having to get up that you wake yourself up by working yourself up, you know.
Mhm.
And then you can't sleep, and then you just fuck yourself over. I feel like that's the worst. But
And
if you
usually,
wake up tired, then
in that case too, like when I can't sleep, I have to get up early, and I also end up like getting up like earlier than I need to, just because I'm also like still my body's so stressed, so I'm just like
yeah,
reacting.
Dude, that literally happened to me last night. I was so angry at myself. So basically, I had an interview this morning at 9, right? I literally had it was such a vivid dream too. I remember like the dream was literally I woke up like early. I got breakfast, and then before my interview, I was like, oh, I just need to like clear my head and like watch a YouTube video to relax before my like interview. So I turned on a YouTube video, and then I guess I didn't notice the time or something. It was a really long video, and now being 9:30. Right, so then I like joined the I joined like my Zoom interview meeting or whatever in my dream, obviously. So
yeah.
and the recruiter's like, Tarun, you're late, so we found another Indian guy to replace you.
Oh my god!
I was just watching him interview, and then I woke up literally in that instant. I was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And I was just so angry at myself. I was like, "How the fuck did this fucking company play me like that? That they invaded my fucking brain, bro? What the hell?"
Invaded my brain.
I was so angry. I went back to sleep. I was like, "You better not fucking dream like that again, Tarun, you idiot."
Have you ever had a dream that like someone's inceptioning you, like they're controlling your dream?
No. Have you ever had those lucid dreams where like you know you're in control?
I think I
I
have
never had
had
that.
one, but like it was very short lived. I think I realized that I was controlling it kind of, and then I just woke straight back up.
Yeah. I think
There was
had
like a
one of those.
period of time where like I was like waking up every dream by like me falling off a cliff, and then I get up.
Jesus Christ.
And like at first I was scared, but then it just became like pretty normalized.
I'm not afraid to die.
That was like my internal alarm.
Wait,
I was like, oh, here we go again.
I think we had this conversation on the podcast before, but I can't run in my dreams. Is there something in your dreams that you can't do, or like every time it's like wonky?
Aren't there like signs about like if you die all the time in your dreams, like you feel like this, or like if you can't do certain motor functions, there's some like telltale sign there's something neurologically wrong with you or something. I don't fucking know.
Let me look up what it means if I fall off a cliff in my dreams.
I don't have a routine, but I use drugs to fall asleep, and by drugs I mean melatonin, because I actually used to use it a lot. Probably about a year ago, I used to use probably like 15 milligrams, which isn't really a lot, but it kind of seems like a lot. But I've tried to tone it down because I would wake up mad groggy and just like my eyes would hurt. And like I just felt like I got hit by a truck. So I've toned it down to 5 milligrams, which is, it still does something, but it does make it a little bit harder to fall asleep. But when I wake up, it doesn't make me feel so like destroyed.
Man, if I use it, I don't think I wake up for like a day.
I feel like melatonin though, like it helps me more like fall asleep and have a deep sleep, but doesn't hinder me from waking up.
Yeah, I think the main problem is that I use it every single day. I don't know if you're supposed to use it every day, but I think there's like not a chemical necessity. It's just. I like, for example, when we went on the cabin trip, I didn't take it with me because I just thought I would be more naturally tired, which I was. But as soon as I got home, like I slept so much, like the next like 4 days, that it was such a deep, like you were saying, like a deep sleep where I was just like completely knocked the fuck out.
For me in my dreams, most of the time I need to do something, but I always have things in my way that I never end up doing the thing that I need to do. So I dreamt about Haran a couple weeks ago. I actually never told Haran or any of them. I was alone. Yeah, Haran was not here. But he was back from Stanford, and he was only there for 1 day for some reason, and he came to visit my house, and we planned to play 2K together, and we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. And then he was in my room, and I was like, okay, I just need to clean my room, and then after I clean my room, we can go play 2K. Then you had to catch your flight and go back to Stanford. And then every time we were almost done cleaning, Haram would just spill something.
Dude, I don't think that was a dream.
We had to clean it
That
up.
actually happened. That sounds like
And then he was just like laughing, just like that, just laughing at me. And then we would like never play. And then he just had to go after that.
That's so sad.
Bro, it's like when you play a video game and you get caught up in all the side quests and you never actually do the thing that you were supposed to do.
Dude, I wanted to spare you from getting another loss on 2K. That was just...
Shut up.
That seems like such an unsatisfying way to dream, though. Like that would get so
like Haran
annoying.
or in general?
No, just in general, like not being able to accomplish like what's in your dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a lot of dreams like that where like I'm just like the butt end of like a joke that like I can't do anything about, and I'm just like getting like fucking ridiculed, and then I wake up sad.
Damn.
But someone carry on.
That was sad. That was really sad.
But I have good dreams. I have good dreams too. Not
I'll
mix it up.
Another dream I had was it was the day of Amrita's and mine, like our wedding, and for some reason, so the goal was she had to come to the wedding hall. She had to arrive to the wedding hall for the wedding on time, right?
Alone.
Oh no.
So for some reason, the wedding venue was my basement projector room. I don't know why. And for weddings, they usually have like a stage or where the bride and groom sit and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't handling the decorating stuff because in real life I'm not gonna have that much of an input in that. I think because whatever, that's a different story. But
it's a nightmare.
So she was like, Amrita was like, yeah, I got it. Like the decorators are, she's gonna be there and set everything up. So just make sure that she's there and she knows what to do and the chairs are ready and before I arrive. So when I go downstairs to my basement, which is where the wedding is gonna be, the stage is there, but the stage is one of those white Costco tables where we play like beer pong and stuff. Like those tables set up, and like the random like white like chairs. Like, that you get from Costco. And for the decoration part, it's you know how in elementary school we made rings out of construction paper and like it was just like hanging from my ceiling with tape, and I was like, oh my god. So then I woke up, but
at least you woke up before she confronted you in the dream.
No, because I would I was like asking you guys to stall her while I like fix something and like do something else. But yeah,
I think I wouldn't dare stall him with her. Wedding day. I'd be too scared.
Now we know it was a dream for sure. So I looked up what falling off a cliff in your dreams means. Wait, are you falling off or being pushed off?
Should we reveal after an ad break or something?
Oh yes, everybody, go take a nap and then fall off a cliff, and then we'll come back on the other side of the ad with the answer. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, fall off a cliff now. Wake up. Drew, what does that mean?
What the fuck?
Wait, did we say in a dream? Oh, we said take a nap and then fall off a cliff, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I don't just told you to go fall off a cliff.
Continue.
So it means that you don't feel secure with others or with unseen forces.
Damn, Haran, you want to take another ad, bro?
Tripping and accidentally falling off a cliff might say that you lack self-confidence. Either way, things are out of control or you're trying to hang on to something.
Jesus Christ. What is it? I mean, this is when I was like 10, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's a very deep problem. I also Googled what it means, like if I can't run in my dreams, because I can never do that. And it just says, mine's not like a deep, like whatever philosophical thing. It's just like because your body's in a state of paralysis when you sleep, it makes sense that in your dreams you can't move your body. But that's a dumb thing though, because I could walk in my dreams. You know what I mean? I just can't run. So
maybe it's like, you know how dogs when they sleep they just start like fucking scurrying their legs or some shit. Maybe your legs are moving in real life and you're just not running in the dream. You know?
I do kick a lot in my sleep. Yeah, one time actually, when we were younger, and like me and my brother would sleep in the same bed, I kicked out his tooth.
What do you mean kicked out his tooth? What the fuck?
Alone.
Somehow I ended up like on the other, like my head was where his feet.
Oh, I did that before. Yeah.
Just kicking, and I just kicked out a tooth. I mean, his teeth were already loose, right? So like, because you were young.
So you helped him.
No. I mean, I think he was still angry about it because he woke up in the middle of the night with the tooth gone.
He was bleeding.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Goddamn.
True. Next time we sleep alone together, separately alone. Let's have a nap judo match. We just kick each other.
That's actually fire.
Wake up with like bruised, bloodied shins and everything.
Dude, I'm thinking about like the Black Mirror episode where like the two guys are like playing the video game together, like but like they're like pretty much like asleep essentially.
Oh yeah.
And they start fucking each other.
Good thing we're alone, so we can't do that.
Oh no.
Dude, I wish we had fans, because then they would make like different compilations of our podcast, you know, like the sexual compilation and like.
Bro, that's just like every other episode. That when you were talking about the Black Mirror thing, that reminded me of this like Super Bowl ad or something. So for us, the Super Bowl hasn't happened yet. Sorry, it's kind of the time delay and all that shit.
Let's go Rams! I can't believe they
rammed. But but there was this ad where these dudes were like in a VR thing, and they're like some co-op like VR game, and like their friends like take them out of the VR thing. They're like talking to them. And then they start playing again, but like one dude has the headset off, and they're like trying to communicate, and they're yelling, and then his neighbor like pounds on his wall. He's like, "Hey, yo, shut the fuck up!" I thought like some shit like that. And then basically they live next to each other, but they don't know it, so they're just yelling at each other to shut up. And then they get back on the game. And they're like, "Sorry, that guy was a dickhead." Anyway, long story short,
you say "fuck that ad"? That is
no. I had to actually forgot what I was gonna say, but I remember now. If you were to make a Super Bowl ad, because I feel like that's going to be a Super Bowl ad, what would be like, or maybe like what's the most iconic Super Bowl ad you've seen? So either make one or pick one.
What? You said Go Daddy? God damn it.
Yeah. I just heard Daddy. I was like, what the fuck?
I think the Betty White Snickers one was pretty good. I think it was Snickers.
Betty White's what?
She's not that old. Wait, Harsha, which GoDaddy one?
I don't remember, man. I just remember when I was younger, like the first GoDaddy ad would just be like a woman like in body paint, basically, and I was like, "What the fuck is GoDaddy?"
Yeah, who'd have thought that it was a domain platform that was just sexualizing women?
That's such a weird concept.
Yeah. I think every year the Budweiser ones are pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say Budweiser.
Like the usually the horses. I forget the name of the horses, but like
you would choose the horse ones.
I like glue. What can I say? It's another. The Doritos ones are usually like pretty hit or miss. You know, they're like either like, oh, that's clever, or like, oh, that's kind of corny. If I were to make one, I mean, obviously, you know, if I were to make one, I would promote the podcast.
Shut the fuck up! Don't use that time to promote the fucking podcast,
bro. Do you know how much it costs?
You pay that much money to promote the podcast?
It's not that much. We could afford it now.
It costs like for like a 30-second ad, bro. I actually learned this in college, no lie, from like some of my curriculum. It's like $100 million or 10 million or something like that for like a 30-second ad space or something. Some ridiculous amount like that.
Bro. What the fuck?
Bro, these corporations, Budweiser probably has like 3 trillion or some shit like that, and they have like a 3-minute ad. Think about that. Anyway, if I were to make one, it's got to be like some meme one. Like, so, you know, like nowadays you gotta like go viral. You know, like it's cool because like people will watch the Super Bowl now and they won't watch the game. They'll watch the ads, and it's the only TV they actually watch all year long. So everybody streams everything. You know, like this is the only time of the year where people actually willingly watch ads. So they have to be like bangers. So I would do some meme shit that's like replayable. You know, for years to come.
What if you just had like? What if you paid like $1 billion, right? And you got like every ad in between, like every other ad, and it's just a black screen, but it just plays da, 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 like over and over again.
I think for me, before we were recording, we were talking about euphoria, and you know, drugs are a big problem that we should address with the time that we have in the Super Bowl ads. So I would do like a, you know, basically don't do a drugs ad, but it would be his first move was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack, and just replay that on the ad.
You had me on such like a wholesome, like a
he's
wholesome.
doing
I knew he wasn't going to do something.
He's doing a meme ad with a good message.
What message?
Yeah. Don't do crack.
Don't do crack. I was thinking like having a mesothelioma ad, but I feel like that would just be. Those are my favorite ads.
Mesothelioma. Life alert, life alert.
I want my money, you know, I want it now. Gosh, so bad.
But those are just ads, so they didn't come during the Super Bowl, did they?
No, they didn't. Those are just my favorite ads growing up, though.
Oh, one of my favorite Super Bowl ads was avocados from Mexico.
Dude, that was... I was legitimately going to say that. Oh, fuck. I like the jingles.
Yeah.
Avocados from Mexico.
Wait, if I could buy like any set of time, like saying I had like unlimited money, I would just play the SpongeBob episode that they fucked up. Like they fucked up.
Man Geeks.
Yeah, the Man Geeks one.
Dude, that song was so much better than
so
that
much
Maroon
better
5 than that Maroon 5 performance.
Yeah,
Travis.
All the performers.
Wait, who's the halftime show this time?
It's actually it's supposed to be fire. It's Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick, and Mary J. Blige.
Put the woman last, dude. That's crazy, man.
She was last in the flyer, so it's not really my fault.
I low-key feel like it's not going to be that good, just from first impression. I don't know why.
I feel like
it'll be good, but I don't think it'll appeal to all crowds.
I feel like it's going to be mad hectic. I don't remember the last time there were fucking 5 artists on like a Super Bowl halftime. Like I feel like they have like stuff that like layers over, but I don't know how smoothly it's going to go.
Yeah, because I feel like I hate how like sometimes when I do Super Bowl, like they just throw the camera to like a different side of the stage, and throw it back, and then throw it back, which is like. Also, it must just look kind of ass when you're there in person.
I feel like other than Mary J. Blige's part, like the choreography is just going to be like so let down from like years past. Because like, you think about the other performers, like I feel like they don't. I feel maybe Kendrick has like a couple of stage dancers like here and there, but
move.
but like the stage. I mean, like the backup dancers mainly. Just like they usually don't perform with like other people on stage, so it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be kind of dead unless they have a really fire set. Who knows? Maybe it's fire and this just doesn't matter.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. I don't know. My parents definitely won't be listening though. I told them that they'll be rappers, and my parents are like, "Nah,
bro. Why you always just come on this podcast and call your parents racist? It's just really fucked up."
That's not racist. I'm just saying they don't like rappers. Eminem's white.
No.
No, but I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but like my mom won't stop talking about Shakira and J-Lo's like halftime performance. Like even last day, I was like, after the weekend, I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And my mom was like, oh, but it was no Shakira and J-Lo. They knew how to perform. My dad was like, yeah, they were the best.
Why do you always find so many problems with powerful, talented women, bro? All the time.
No, Shakira and J-Lo's was good.
Oh, okay, then why are you complaining about it?
No, because my parents won't stop talking about it. Like, they won't accept any other halftime performance. They like always.
I like how Tourist try to do this heel turn, bro. It's kind of interesting to watch.
Heel turn?
A subplot of this podcast.
What was your favorite halftime performance of the last like 10 years? Sure.
I don't know. I need to look at like the list of past halftime performances.
Well,
I'm also not a big person on like Super Bowl in general. You know this, so
here we go. Let's do the last ever since this is what 56. This is this one.
Yeah,
56. Okay, let's go back. I'll go back to 45.
What show was the Super Bowl halftime performance in that one?
The first one I remember now, I think it's 2010, is the Black Eyed Peas. I think.
Remember 2000? Was it 2007? That was the Who. I was
don't
like,
remember.
Who the hell is the Who?
Wait, yo, which one was the shark one?
That was Katy Perry.
Yeah, that was goated for the shark.
So what year is that? Let's just go back to 2010. Let's just go back to 2010. Okay. So rank them from 1 out of 10, okay? The Who.
Oh, that's 2010?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I don't remember that one very well.
Oh, I mean, America's Classics, Colts, Saints.
The Beyonce one had that meme of her face.
No, that was like, wasn't the meme of like her power pose?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but that wasn't that of her face.
But I was just like a whole like.
Oh, her
body.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
Yo, I don't even remember the Coldplay one.
Yeah, Coldplay it was good, but it wasn't like it didn't feel like a Super Bowl halftime. It felt like a mini concert. Where are we listening to them out?
Yeah, so 2010 is the Who, kind of dead, right?
Yeah.
2011.
They're a good band. Now that I know who they are, but back then it was dead. Yeah.
Okay, so 2011 was Usher, Black Eyed Peas, and
that
Slash.
That one was pretty good. I don't know who that is.
Slash,
he's the guitar player for Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I don't remember him being there though.
He's a cool guy though. He's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's chill. That one was alright, I guess. 2012 is Madonna, Nicki Minaj, LMFAO, CeeLo Green, and MIA. I kind of remember that one now.
Shit.
That was shit.
I hated that one.
Ayo, no, that one was great because we had a Sri Lankan girl on there. Shout out MIA, my girl. I think she also either flicked everyone off or did something that was like caused controversy. I don't remember.
Dude, fuck that Party Rock song, bro. I was so annoyed with that back then.
That's a good song, man.
I mean, yeah, but they play so much, dude. So much.
You're just shuffling, man.
Okay, so 2013 was Beyonce and Destiny Child.
But I want to see if we can name everything from here on out. Can I try?
Okay, fine.
All right. 2014, Bruno Mars.
And
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. 2015.
Like Katy Perry.
And
okay, fuck me, I don't know.
Shark.
No. I feel like you could have got Missy Elliott, but you wouldn't have got Lenny Kravitz.
I forgot Missy Elliott was.
Is Lenny Kravitz Zoe Kravitz
20
father?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then more like Lenny Kravitz is pretty famous, man. Okay.
2016
was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
And
I
don't know who the fuck Mark Ronson is, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, he was the Uptown Funk guy.
Dickhead.
What?
2017.
He's just a producer.
I don't like him.
Wait, why don't you like him?
He didn't produce well.
That's a good. Uptown Funk's a good song.
Nah, dude, it's on some dickhead shit.
Any song that's played too much for tunes is a dickhead song, isn't it?
It is a dickhead song.
Okay, whatever. 2017. Oh shit. Is that Justin Timberlake? Oh, 2018. That was 2018, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Lady Gaga.
How do you know this? How do you actually know this?
I think like
Ron watches highlights of the halftime.
I think 2 years ago, like during quarantine, I was like watching anything on YouTube. And I think one time I was like just going down like a rabbit hole of all the halftime shows.
The reason is because you're so annoyed that his mom was like Shakira and J-Lo. Best he went through.
Bro, I gotta find 25 ones that are better than that one.
Wait, was Lady Gaga featuring anyone?
No.
Yeah.
Neither was Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, and then 19 was Adam Levine. Oh no, Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Pretty much Adam Levine and Travis.
And?
No, stop hitting me with the and, bro. I don't know.
Big Boy from Outkast.
And the SpongeBob motherfuckers.
Yeah, technically.
And then
I don't know. The graphic only went up to 2019 for some reason.
And then Shakira, J-Lo, and
Shakira,
probably
J-Lo.
someone that I forgot.
Probably.
Last year? You remember last year?
The Weeknd.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
No.
Good job.
Wait, so is SoFi Stadium's the new cool ass one, right?
Yeah.
That's an insane stadium, dude.
Dude, I remember I was watching the game and I was like, oh damn, like that's not many Rams fans, but they're making a lot of noise. And then I looked on Twitter after, and apparently like they were like feeding in like pumping noises from the stadium. It wasn't like actual Rams fans to the stadium.
Wait, that's fake as hell.
Yeah.
It creates an atmosphere, I guess.
Fuck that.
Dude, tickets for the Super Bowl are so expensive. Because I guess it's in LA and stuff.
Did you see that it went down?
Yeah. It went down to like 3 or 4K for the nosebleeds.
Yeah, okay, so this is all relative, by the way. It went down, but it started extremely high.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I wonder how many Cincy fans are out there.
Who cares?
I'm sure a lot of them are going to send it. I mean, like, not often, like, you find especially that team. It's been a poverty franchise for a long time. How do you feel that Cincy's made a Super Bowl before you guys?
I mean, they've also made it before. Like, it's not their first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the last, like, 30 years.
Oh, in the last 30 years? Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like who day, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but Harsha, how do you feel knowing that, like, you also support Ohio State and Joe Burrow was from Ohio State, but then he transferred because he didn't like Ohio State anymore, so he's, like, not from Ohio State.
Unrelated, they picked Dwayne Haskins over him.
Yeah. So how does that make you feel?
And how does it make you feel that you're going to be visiting a city that's won a championship later this summer?
I mean, that's where we part ways. No, hell no, they're losing.
What do you mean, boy? How many episodes out? Cincinnati?
Oh, they lost. They lost. Let's see. They lost 34-21.
All right.
27-23. Final answer.
What the fuck?
Wait, Harsha, couldn't you do that thing where, like, if I give you a date, you tell me what day of the week it is?
I think I just got lucky, man. It's kind of hard.
March
now
7th.
Now that we don't have school anymore, I can't base the dates off anything, really.
March
it's kind
7th,
of hard. All the dates feel the
2019.
same now. 2019?
Yeah.
What the hell happened March 7th,
You were in school there.
Wait, what happened March 7th, 2019? What are you getting?
Nothing. I'm just giving him a rant. I want to see if he knows his shit.
Where were you on the date of March 7th, 2019?
Were you
sleeping alone?
Actually, it's fine. There's no more pressure. There's no pressure, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, you can actually get this.
Yeah, I'm not answering this.
No, you can actually get it. Just throw a
What do you
guess,
mean? It's
man.
one of the 7? I know 7 days.
It's 1 in 7.
Yeah. And if you get it, we'll let you sleep alone.
We'll come back to it. I'll actually try to answer this question, but let's come back to it.
So go back. All right.
When? In like March 7th, 2022?
Yeah.
Wait, but like you can just subtract the days from like what March 7th is like last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like leap years in it.
Nah.
Anyway, while Harsha figures that out, we've come back to a recurring segment where we've been pulling things out of Tarun. I mean, cards out of Tarun's box. I mean,
what the fuck?
You get the point. Tarun, please take it away.
Yeah, basically for Secret Santa, you guys may or may not remember, but Haran gave me the couples connection cards for me and him for when we eventually go on more dates together. So I just picked out a couple.
That Harsha's face is so concentrated right now.
Sparta doesn't give a fuck what we're talking about right now.
I can't believe the March 7th, 2019 card was in this box, bro. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually the question.
But yeah, so basically I picked a couple random cards from this collection of questions. The first one I thought is just funny because I can't believe this is an actual card. But it said, if I was to die, would you want to remarry? Wait, what? If I was to die, would you want me to remarry? How does that make sense?
Wait, if I was to die, would you want me to remarry?
Yeah.
So can I remarry in the afterlife?
Okay, I have an
If
answer.
you was to die.
Yeah, if you was. Okay, I should go.
Is March 7th, 2019 Friday?
Very close.
Oh, man.
You might want to check your work.
You carried the one.
It's a Thursday.
What is it?
It's a Thursday.
Ah, shit.
So you were probably in like
How are you
ISC
doing it,
or
Harsha?
something.
Huh? How was I doing it? Really terribly. So I had no inkling of like any date in in 2019. So I thought about when my birthday was last year, which was on a Friday, I think. So then in 2019, I thought it would be on a Wednesday, but since 2020 was a leap year, I missed a day. And then I just counted how many weeks are between March 7th and August 20th, which is my birthday, and I figured it out.
What the
I kind of
fuck?
tried to figure it out. But I forgot about leap year.
Bro.
That's crazy. I thought you were just gonna figure out when March 7th is from when March 7th is this year, and then just subtract like 4 days.
Yeah, I could have done
okay.
that.
Next time.
Okay, so the actual question from this card thing is: if humans lost the ability to see all colors except one, which color would you want to survive?
As an ally, I think I have to say black.
Well, I would argue black is the what is it? The non-presence of color, the absence of color.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
That's insane, bro. Cut.
so what he's trying to say is that black is not a color, right?
Black is a color, it's not a color. We don't see color.
But how can you go colorblind if you don't see?
We
color?
don't see color, but we can see black.
But
Black and white.
not a
Black and
co-
white is no color, but you still see black. I
Don't
still
keep
see
him-
black.
Come keep my eye on you.
I feel like it's a pretty hard question. I don't know what I would pick. I guess maybe blue because I feel like
I was thinking
blue has the
blue.
most shades of.
Yeah, that
Stuff.
was my line of thinking. But
But also, I don't know.
is it the most necessary color?
I'm thinking orange because there's like a where do you stop being orange and start becoming brown?
But I know people are allergic to orange, so maybe we should.
That's not a real thing. That's stupid. The same thing with like black and white. If you want to hold that pretense that they're not actually colors, right? So is brown technically its own color, or is it a shade of orange? You understand what I'm saying? So like brown can be anything from tan to like a tree, like a dark oak or some bullshit like that. But is it also encapsulated in orange, where you can have like bright orange, just like shades of orange and all that weird shit?
I don't think that counts. Like I think the way I think about it is like in like Microsoft Word or some shit, when you're picking a color, it has like the most vibrant orange, and then it has like a lighter orange, lighter, all the way to that's what I think. More
palette
of it like
things.
that. Yeah. Like so, like the same column, even though it's like brown and orange are related.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to add something to orange to make it brown. You can't just make orange darker.
So like a Roy G. Biv kind of colors. You gotta pick one of them.
Yeah. I guess we could just do it like that. It's a hard question though. I don't know. Because I think probably skin tones probably bring the most value to life, more than like I don't know what, like blue. Blue is like just like what do you get from that, like sky?
Yeah. How about the Avatar people?
They're not real. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, I know a cheat code. If somebody ever asks you this, like on an actual date, you say whatever color the person's eyes are. You gotta get the cheat code in.
Yeah, maybe you can use that for your side piece, Arsha.
Alone. I was just gonna pick whatever color jersey LeBron's wearing tonight.
I'll probably go green.
Why?
Green. Whoa.
Because
Money.
I want to know where the grass is.
Oh.
What? What do you mean?
I want to know where the grass is. So like the grass will be more green than everything else.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, so the way I thought about this question was I thought like everything would be like what I can see right now. It would just have like a green screen, like a green like painting like over everything. Yeah. So like things that are my table would be like a little bit different green than something else.
Oh.
But as long as I know what color grass is, I could find my way home. My house is kind of green also, a little bit.
So does that mean you have to burn everybody else's house that has green on it, like grass outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you misinterpreted the question, but I'll allow your answer for a committee value.
Thanks.
I think the answer is it's either red or blue for me because I feel like red has a lot of useful hues as well.
Yeah, actually, I would say, I would agree with red mainly for food purposes as well. Because there's no blue food, fam.
Yeah. I just prefer the color blue. So that's why I was biased towards blue.
Men's didn't ask, what's your favorite color?
Would you want to see your favorite color all the time?
Yeah, but what if it's so scarce, you know?
Yeah.
Then it makes it even better when you see it. Like, oh my god, finally. Blue. Yeah, that reaction.
Bro, you see it every fucking day. You go outside, you look up at the sky, it's like, oh, it's the same.
How often do you actually look up at the sky?
You think I go outside?
Okay, when you go outside, do you look at the sky often?
Yeah, I look at that guy often. No. No is the short answer to your question.
You know what this means? We need to appreciate color more. And we also need to end the episode.
You had me in the first half. If you want to hear more from this guy, then you have to tune in next week because we have a special episode 100. Before we head out, we will give a little preview as to a little rundown of what the episode will be. Hopefully, we will have some similar to what we did last year, about around episode 50, I believe, or 52. I don't remember which one. We had some former guests send in some voice messages. So we'll be doing something similar with the guests we've had on, since we last did it. Maybe some repeats of the people that we had on the first time as well. We'll have some maybe Q&A, maybe just some nice messages. At this point, we have no clue what the messages say. That will be a portion of next week's episode. We'll have another special treat for the episode, just to commence, 100 episodes. Something that we never, ever thought would happen. But for 99, that's the end. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to head over to our Instagram at An Interesting Discussion. You can see all of those guests that I just mentioned. They will all be on our Instagram feed. If you liked our episodes, make sure to head over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts from. We are on there. You can follow us. You can leave reviews now on Spotify. We got a really nice review the other week, which was really appreciated. So if you want to recommend us to your friends, make sure you leave a 5-star rating, 4-star if you're not feeling so generous. Just let us know how we did, where we can improve on. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next week in a special episode 100. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.